Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Startup Company. In the last episode, we successfully managed to continue our streak of being profitable. We also managed to get a little server room set up, I guess, is probably the technical term. We still haven't configured the last web server rack, I guess. Is that the technical term for it? But whatever the case, it doesn't actually particularly matter at this moment in time. We're ready to give it a go whenever we need to. Can I move you down just a little bit? Move you down to like 900. Yeah, so we have 900 cache, 900 web server, 900 database. Oh, can we overclock? Oh, we can overclock. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let me leave that at 100 for now. Let me overclock this database to 1000. Reduced performance activated? Oh, the temperature increases dramatically. Alright, well let's bump that up to like what, 315%, I guess. Let's put you up to 115. There we go. And you up to, yeah, that. Basically, as long as we can get 1000, that would be pretty darn good. Yeah, there's no way that I can get it exactly to 1000, is there? Ugh, that's so annoying. Alright, let's put it at 104 then. The web server just needs to be activated, and then we're going to be good. Alright, perfect. Let's play. Perfect. Alright, we may need to introduce some cooling elements into the mix, but we'll deal with that as we go. But the great news is that now we are managing to run Orbital Online solely off the hosting in the basement, which is nice. Orbi Snaps, I do believe, still is running on some non-company hardware, but that's okay. I'm going to remove an instance of that. We should still be fine. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is fine. What I was thinking about a little bit between episodes was the real need to put some of this money back into the company. And by that I mean marketing. I want to absolutely take advantage of marketing. Something that we should probably try and do is spend almost all of our per day profit on marketing. So in effect, we should say, okay, this is our maximum marketing budget per day, and we should just try and spend it, because at the end of the day, there's no purchase that I really need that I can't buy with like $51,000. So if we aim to try and keep like around about $51,000 in the bank per day, that would be pretty darn good going, I think. Something else that I've been thinking about, we could look at hiring a marketer. Yep. Also a manager. Both of these things would be great, and in fact, we can do both of them. Why don't we do them? Working hours? Alright, that's interesting. Let's hire a marketer, or let's research a marketer. Let's also research a manager as well. That will really reduce our research points substantially, but that's not a problem. Let's put it in one-time speed whilst we deal with this. Let's get me to start headhunting. Let's try and find ourselves a manager first. I guess a manager is probably the priority for now. Just a beginner manager. Let's get you on the job. And after we've got ourselves a manager, and we'll know their research demands, that'll be kind of nice, we can get ourselves a marketer, because I'm very, very interested in taking advantage of the fact that we've only got 60% of the potential users at the moment. Now, we could do a lot better. In fact, we can do a lot better. We're also only using about 50% of our server capacity at the moment, so again, we can do better. We can do better. It's just a matter of time and resources. Now, we need to get copywriting and text format in order to get marketing for text ads. Banner ads is image format, copywriting, and text format. So all of this stuff we need to do. I think we'll probably just start off with text ads. I imagine that that's probably the best course of action. Have you found anyone? Alright. I guess you're a pretty good deal. I don't know what your demands are. Intermediate desk. Ideally, I'd like to get someone who's not demanding an intermediate desk. Also, you are pretty darn good, but you want a beginner desk as well? Alrighty then. Well, I'm going to sign you up pretty much straight away. There we go. Send the offer. I know you're going to give me something higher, but then I'm just going to double down and you're going to accept it because that's how the game works. Let's do that. All right, cancel that. Start headhunting immediately for a marketer. There we go. All right, so that's reduced our per day. It's reduced our per day balance. That's not a problem. I'm not worried about that. Let's put you up at the back. Perfect. All right. So I can put you in charge of 3 people. I mean, okay. Let's put you in charge of the developers, I guess, then. And also the lead developer. In fact, no. We probably need... No, not the system admins. We need you to be put in charge of the lead developer. Yeah, so we'll put you in charge of the developers and the system admin. No, sorry. The lead developer and then the 2 regular developers. Right? I think that's probably what we want to do. Bonus per employee, 38%? That's pretty darn good if that's the case. Your mood is very, very low. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Pay bonus? I mean, I could give you a bonus. Sure. You know what? That may look like a frivolous purchase. I'm quite happy to pay that price. And that will give us an absolutely rip-roaring speed. Right, I'm very excited about that. Alright, cool. So we've got 3,900 per day to play around with on the marketing side of things, which is lovely. That'll probably end up getting reduced by just a smidgen. What are your demands? Your demands are a beginner desk? Honestly, I kind of want to just pay for this guy straight away. It's our first marketer, so I'm not going to go too overboard. There we go. Perfect. Signed up. You don't have a whiteboard, but whatever, don't really care. Your speed bonus, your speed is not going to be, you know, thrillingly high, but hey ho. What? What? Oh, beginner marketing kit. You're gonna block that behind 500. Oh, sausages. Oh, nonsense. Alright, so it turns out that we don't even have the capacity to do that. Alright, I at least thought we'd be able to do it. We'd be able to do something. Right, send home for 3 days. It's going to take a while for the research team to work up to that. I mean, that's reduced our marketing budget by a little bit. You know, by about $100 or whatever. But hey ho, that's a price that I'm willing to pay. Let's just go with some regular old marketing campaigns. $3,700. Let's say. It's not a lot, but it's good enough. So we should at least start to see some velocity, some upward trend, some, you know, sharper upward trends with regards to the number of people that we are going to be signing up. That's going to be the plan anyway. Hope to see a little bit of a server intake. Server increase. Okay, so what's our big contract? Our big contract is this one, 920,000. I truthfully do not think that we're going to see any better deals in the immediate future, in our immediate future. No, I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that we just need to sit this one, you know, just sit this one out and just, you know, auto-renew this deal. Because that is a darn good deal, if I do say so myself. That's really, really, really impressive. All right, the interesting thing is going to be what happens when we get to, well, certainly the end of the day. And also, more importantly, what's going to happen to the little increase. So yesterday we gained about 1,000 people. All right, it's a little bit more of an upward kick. It's about 1,500 that we gained yesterday. Whereas it was about 4,000. Just under 4,000 that we gained. All right, that's cool. So we didn't make much money yesterday, but again, it's fine. We're making $490 per day. I mean, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby if I do say so myself. I'm quite happy to fund that. It's a substantial expense actually. But what you got to bear in mind is that since we got a CEO bonus, that's really, really nice, minus 10%. So it doesn't actually cost us 110,000. It actually costs us, well, about 100,000. So we're saving 11,000 bucks on that marketing campaign alone, which is why I suspect that we've still got a per day positive balance. So over the course of the entire month, we're projected to make about 14,000 bucks, which is pretty darn good if you ask me. Let's go and have a little look in the server rack, see if we can configure this, get it up and running. Perfect. Right. Let's run you at 100%. There we go. Why is this? Why is this a problem? Right, we can't obviously have the temperatures going overboard, but at the same time, I want to. Oh no, there we go. All right, that's pretty much perfect, actually. You know what? That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. And it's the best setup that I think that we're going to get. Unless we want to go for... you know, a device that has a higher clock speed on a bunch of these things. Clock up to 200%. I mean, we could do it. Don't get me wrong. We absolutely could do it. However, it would require us purchasing the basic industry fan, which, you know, for all intents and purposes, we could do. But again, I'm just not super interested in making that happen right now. Let's have a little look at our competitors whilst we've got this opportunity. Orbital Online, the shopping platform. Orbital Online is in 11th place. I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but only because there are only 11 places. Who sells is still way bigger than us. We want to do more. This is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of increase that we should be seeing. No one likes banner ads, but it's a necessary evil, I'm afraid. I think that we need to try and maybe get another front-end developer. Not a front-end developer. A lead developer. You're idling. Controlled... What? So you've not actually been producing anything? Oh my god. Okay, okay. This is what a manager does, apparently. Right, I mean, current stock is 5. I guess 5 is, like, what we want for everyone. But why would they all stop producing? You know, we really should do like 10. You know, I'm gonna do 9 because that's slightly easier to type in one digit rather than 10, which is 2 digits and therefore requires a little bit of extra finagling. Alright. That's a real bummer. I did not realize that they weren't producing, but hey ho. Okay. You require an expert desk. That's annoying. Speaking of expert desks, what else can we get? We can get an extended retirement plan. Again, that's just more money out the window. Free healthcare, full retirement plan. All money out the window. Do we want to get features? I mean, maybe. I mean, subscriptions. Subscriptions we could put on the social media platform. I don't know how subscriptions work because subscriptions aren't really advertising. Orbi Snaps has got banner ads at the moment, but that could be easily switched across. Orbi Snaps is nowhere near its potential yet, so that's fine. Right, this is good. I mean, we're not, you know, we're not making money at a horrific pace. We're not on a tear, but it's still fine. What we'll do, actually, is we'll increase our marketing budget by around about 500 bucks. So we'll go 4,200. We'll go up to 4,200. And that will mean that we're making a $1 per day loss. And that's a $23 per month loss. Alright. Why don't I reduce? Why don't I reduce the marketing budget? The marketing budget by $1. Does that make us profitable? No. That makes us almost profitable. How about that? How about now? Yay! We're gonna make 14 bucks per month. I just want to make sure that I maintain that green arrow. You know, I don't want to lose it. We fought so hard for it. You're idling at the moment. Yeah, in fact, you know what? No, you can start training. Great. You can start training whilst we're waiting for the stupid, stinking Stupid stinking beginner marketing kit. That's so annoying. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Semantic component? I don't know what that is. I don't even want to know, to be honest. Expert payment gateway? I mean, this sounds really fancy, really complicated. Speaking of really fancy and really complicated, we could look at getting some more, some different hostings, some different frameworks. That might be a good opportunity for us. It would be pretty darn good. Professional hosting equipment? I don't think we really need that, to be honest. Server pack 2? Not convinced that that's what we need. Our server is actually doing pretty darn well. All things considered, it's pretty good. How are we losing money now? How did we end up losing money? That's something that I don't understand. But Orbital Online, let's look at getting Orbital Online updated. Video functionality needs to be increased a bunch. Yep, take that up to level 17. Perfect. Landing page, I do want to get rid of the landing page, but I do want to get rid of the landing page and replace it for something a little bit better, but unfortunately, I just don't think that that's going to fly. Oh no, hold on, what the heck is this? It's under attack. Oh no. Online users are spiked through the roof. So I've just turned the servers off. The website's basically crashed. What if I mean, there's not much that I can do, really, is there? I mean, I can buy another server rack, but for a, you know, for a distributed denial of service attack, I'm not entirely sure that that's going to make much of a difference. Registered users are decreasing, and that sucks, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, can I actually do anything about it? Let me give you the official straight-up answer. The answer is no, I can't do anything about it. So we just got to suck it up, really. Yeah, okay, so we did actually manage to increase our number of users, but it was only by, slightly fewer. It was by slightly fewer than I would have expected. So that's a bit of a bummer. Alright, well, you know, whatever. These are the roadblocks that are occasionally going to hit us up. We gotta make do with that. What else? What else is going on? You're still training. I'm gonna get you upgraded to the next level. I think that might mean that you'll require some more fancy bits of desk. But then again, I'm not worried. How likely am I? How likely am I to spend a bunch of money on intermediate desks? I'm not sure I am. There was a couple of suggestions. Why don't you just buy out all of this stuff? All of this small closet, big closet, blue couch, just in case anyone wants a blue couch and can get a little bonus from it. I think that that's a fair comment, but I'm not sure that it would actually make a difference. Salary will be increased by $3,000 a month. I mean, there is no way that I'm doing that at the moment. There's just absolutely no way that I'm gonna pay that money. Yeah. Alright, at least this system seems to work a little better. Means that we're all moving towards a sort of standardized system, which is quite nice. Alright. That's good, though. What we should also probably do is filter through some of these contracts. These contracts are pretty garbage. Yeah, let's just filter through them, get rid of the ones that don't hold up. There we go. And we got rid of them all? Nope, not got rid of yours yet. That's a good deal, to be honest. That's a pretty darn good deal. 62,000 views. How many are we doing at the moment? 90,000? You know what? Don't auto-renew that one. We'll pick up this contract. That's a good one. That will make us more money. But ideally, we'd like to find a contract that does, you know, another 920,000. Because at the moment, I don't see the chances. Okay, you can be the minimum impressions. Minimum impressions, 900,000. In fact, it's even more than that now. 1.2 million. Wowzers. Right, 1.2 million is the new normal. Right. I wish you well finding those big deals. This guy's going to be... Mildred, you're going to be our big deal. Our big deal person. Pay you a bonus? Right, I'm going to pay you a bonus so that you can find those big deals a bit faster. Ideally, if we'd be able to lock down a better deal than, you know, $8.20 before the current contract comes to an end, that would be fantastic. But I realized that time is of the essence, which is why I decided to pay you a bonus. Right. You're still not doing anything for me. I'm going to send you home. There's literally no point in having you here. In the meantime, turns out that getting 2 system admins and making it all work together is perfect. This system is working remarkably smoothly. The designer's doing pretty good. I think that before they made the recent changes where now the producers of resources, they just cycle around this. They cycle through what to produce. Before that was the case, what the game did was it only allowed you to manage people with managers, so to speak. Also, why are you super upset? You're just upset in general. Alright, fine. It's because your demands are not being met. I appreciate that. Yeah, before in the game, the only way to have a consistent supply of resources coming in and not micromanaging people was to have a manager. But now with this recent change, doesn't seem like managers really make that much of a difference. I mean, they give a little speed bonus to everyone, a 38% speed bonus. But apart from that, it's not that big of a deal. Sorry, a 37% speed bonus. Presumably that's linked in with her mood. Presumably. Yeah, her speed bonus relates directly to the employee speed bonus, the per bonus employee, which is fine. It is what it is. We're continuing to accelerate through... We're continuing to accelerate up. More and more members. It's great. It's really, really great to see. Have we got any big deals? 1.4 million impressions. Can we do that? I don't think we can do 1.4 million. We can do about 1.3 million. And that would be good, because at the end of the day, we're not getting paid for some of this stuff. Scott King, you've got 0 to... You know what? We should get you to filter. We should get you to filter up between... You know, we'll give you like... Sure, like that, and like... Yeah, something like that. That'd be pretty darn good. So you can be the exclusive account holder for the Orbisnaps. For the Orbisnaps website. We'll see how that works. There we go. That's not too bad. Again, we want to increase the amount of impressions that we're actually getting paid for. And you can be the guy that deals with the small contract, so to speak. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. The real question is, do we want to abandon the current 8.20 CPM contract? I'm truthfully not convinced that we actually do. What I will do is get rid of that bad contract. And now we're hitting 180. Yeah. Well, I did turn the second Orbital Online contract off, so we're gonna renew that with this, whatever, global car parts. Right, we're gonna renew with the global car parts contract, which is fine. I'm really hoping that you'll be able to finish your discovery today, because if we can land a plum contract, maybe get somewhere close to 8.2 CPM, then that would make me a very happy guy. Just in general, I would be very, very happy with that. Then we'll know whether to turn auto renew off. Right, what do we got? That's a garbage contract. I gotta be real with you. I gotta be real with you, Mildred. That is a garbage contract. I was looking for a little bit more. Maximum leads reached. That's a pretty darn good deal. However, It's way too small. It's way too small. Right, let's enter the negotiation stage, see what we can get. This is the second Orbital Online time slot. We'll have to offer slightly lower. You know what? Yeah, we need to offer slightly lower. I just don't want to. I don't want to face a penalty. We'll offer that. Sure. Let's go negotiate. Let's see what we want to get. I think we want to probably start at around about 810, somewhere in that region. 620. I mean, I'll come down a little bit, but ideally, if we can end up with over 7 CPM, over $7 CPM, that would be perfect. 770, 650. Right, I'll come down a little bit. 730. Maybe 710. Maybe we should shoot for 710. They might go for 710. They went for 710. There we go. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. I think that will actually turn us... Yeah, that'll for sure turn us back into profitability, which is lovely. All right, so that's really, really good. I feel that we're at a really, really nice stage in terms of we're able to convincingly turn a profit, which is something that I didn't think was even possible a couple of episodes ago. Not to mention, we're also spending $4,200 per day on marketing, which is lovely. If we get another venture capital offer, then I'm almost certain that we would plow all of that directly back into marketing, which would be really, really great because it means that we can just take Orbital Online to new levels. It's worth noting that the website has already been valued at $3.03 million dues, which is not anything to sniff at. Part of me wants to just pour another, $400 into our marketing effort here, since it's Orbital Online, which is going to make all the difference. You know what? Sure. Let's bump that up. I think that we'll probably still be running a profit after that. Oh, whatever. Fine. We're losing $54 a day. I'm okay with losing $54 a day. I'm also kind of... I'm super annoyed that I've got this guy, but I can't fire him because otherwise he's going to make everyone's mood terrible. But we're close. We're super close. We're super close to being able to unlock the beginner marketing kit. Apparently, we just do not have that capability at the moment. This guy just does not have the ability to write copy. He just doesn't have the ability to do that. I don't know why he didn't bring, some of the skills with him from previous employment. Who honestly knows? Who honestly knows? It just doesn't even make sense to me. Henrietta, how are you doing? You're doing pretty darn impressive. You're doing good stuff. We're building up a number of modules. It's slow progress, but we're actually getting there. I think maybe... What? What? Who's this guy? This is the... Did I not bump it up to 10 days? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a problem. Alright, I'm not going to jump into any of those contracts because those are... Well, that one is terrible, and that one's only for 36,000 impressions. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. I know it wasn't the best contract, but it was far from the worst. It was a good holdover contract until we could find something a little bit better. Here's hoping that he gives us something. In fact, what we can do is we can just pump this up to, like... What is the slot that we're currently looking for? Banner ads here. We're currently looking for about 95,000. Okay. So 95,000. This is what we can do, because apparently the game only gives you a contract. Right. There. Right. Right. So that's pretty much the region that we're looking for. Boom. And we get a contract that is pretty much perfect. I mean, it's unfortunate that it's a little bit on the low side, but whatever. Let's bump it up to 10 days. Let's go negotiate. Let's see if we can, start off at like $9. I'm sure they're going to absolutely hate that. Maybe if we could get 710 again, that'd be quite nice. Right. Bring it down. $7.50. $7. Are we even going to get more? Might get $7.30 here. $7.30? Send again. $7.30, baby. That's it. That is actually so much better. That is actually so much better. That is a bespoke. That is a bespoke deal. In fact, you know what we should be doing? We should be setting a smaller contract time, but auto-renewing more regularly. Because that means that we won't need to, you know, to faff around. However, it does mean that we get a slightly lower rate. But it doesn't particularly matter. Are we profitable? Are we not profitable? Does that not make us profitable? Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. I was expecting a little bit more with regards to profitability there, but no bother. That's okay. We can just about deal with that. Any good deals for Mildred here? No. None at all, actually. That's garbage. That's also garbage. This is okay, I guess. What about the guy that's in charge of Orbi Snaps? That's not a terrible deal if we can grow Orbi Snaps just a little bit. But we're not actually investing much time or effort or energy into making Orbi Snaps great at the moment. We're investing a lot of energy in making Orbital Online great at the moment, but, you know, maybe we should change our focus a little bit in the future. But for now, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Noble Potato. This has been Startup Company. I'll see you next time. Bye.